What's up, everybody? We're going to start the show off right. 330 days until my birthday, baby. Yeah, baby. This way, George can't say anything. Yep, 330 days. Mark it on your calendar. February 27th. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, 2025. That's right. That's next year. All right, let's move that. Let's get out of here. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. Purple Gang Gang in the house. I'm wearing this, right? Right? You know what? It almost looks like a bucket hat. It's kind of cool. If you look straight on, it looks like those old school hip hop bucket hats.
Yeah, it does kind of look like
But
it.
when I go like this, you just see everything else.
It just looks like you don't know how to put on a bandana.
I got my bandana on, rocking a bandana. Junkie on Crescent and Build. My birthday is this month, Chris. What are you gifting me? I'm gifting you exactly what you were looking forward to. Is the Crazy Chris gig on? Wait, Chris is part of the Purple Gang. Yay, Purple Gang Gang. That's all it is. Happy early birthday. Thank you, Paisano. Thank you. So, hi, Kara. Oh, Kara. Wait. Oh, you don't have horseback riding today, I guess. I guess there's too much rain. I forgot what Kara wanted me to talk about, so we'll talk about it when I come back from China. Because next week, at this time, next week, we'll be flying high, baby. Flying high. You know what? And when I'm up there, I'm also going to do this. Whoa-bam! Whoa-bam! Whoa-bam, bam, bam! I'm going to dab up in the airplane. Nobody should dab. Dabbing is stupid. So, yes, at this point, next week, we will be in the plane going to China. I'm from the Netherlands. Why is it always raining? It is raining today. You are not wrong about that. Why is it always raining? April showers bring May flowers. That's why. We're going to have a beautiful cherry blossom blossoming. Luckily, thanks. Luckily, when we get to Japan, we're going to stay there for 3 days. I'm going to meet up with one of my retailers over there who is an awesome dude. We're going to go to a factory over there, and cherry blossoms will be in full effect. I thought we were going to miss it, but we're going to be there. And you know what that means? I'm taking George and Jim on a cherry blossom matsuri picnic. We're going to go out there. We're going to spread a little blanket. We're going to have some little sushi. We're going to have some tea and sake. We're going to have some pocky. We're going to be out there, and we're going to be celebrating cherry blossoms. And I'm going to take pictures. What do May flowers bring? Oh, I forgot what the second part of that is. I know it's a joke. May flowers brings hay fever. I don't know. The most aggressive dabbing. Yeah, that's true. That's how I do. Bucket hats and dabbing are now trending. All right. So when do LegionsCon passes for multi-day become available? That will be a question for my special guest. Which, you know what? No, you know what? First, I'm going to bring on. I think we'll do bandana in some languages must mean dragon, so dragon is confirmed. So we're gonna do a shipping update real quick. We're waiting for George to show up because he's habitually late, and also he's packing up something that has to go out ASAP. Dragon. Let's see. So okay, let me turn this off. Sorry. Boop. Pilgrims. Oh, Mayflowers bring pilgrims. Oh, har. Oh, the dad joke is strong with you. Yeah, Schmergenberger. We will talk about that when George is here, just to annoy him. All right, so let me get this. Yeah, you know what? Here we go. All right, so we'll do a shipping update real quick. And as you know, shipping update means explosions. I can't get enough explosions. So without further ado.
What's up, Purple Gang Gang?
Sup?
Shipping.
Bam, bam, bam!
That was loud.
Sorry, I forgot you had that thing. Bam, bam, bam!
Shipping update. We're still shipping the ISS.
That's not much of an update. Get out of here. Get out of here.
We're trucking along, still shipping, still got a little ways to go. We did send out an email this week because It has taken longer than we thought, but that's also because this was a crazy sale, and we had a ton of items, super complex orders.
Barely an inconvenience.
And in fact, one of the biggest orders just got packed up, and I'm going to print a label for it. But yeah, so we shipped a lot, but we got a lot more to ship. And as for customer service, it's going to take me a while to catch up, but I am trying to catch up. So
Master too.
That is pretty much all it is for shipping.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess if that's all we have for shipping, I guess we have a special guest update.
Nothing's happening.
You ready?
Yeah.
I was waiting for a response from you to my comment, not question. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Go! Hey, look, George made it.
One of these days,
Jeremy's here.
One of these days, I'm taking over this button pushing. At the end of the explosion, you're supposed to put the shipping update back on with the explosion, and then the new set comes in. But I guess we have a special guest, Jeremy. I thought you were trying to say I was the special guest.
You are the special guest.
Punch you in the face.
Hello
and welcome
guest
to 4-ish Horsemen O'Clock. Now that the Chris show is done, we can get right into the real meat and potatoes of this thing. Jeremy, nice to see you. Hello, and welcome.
Nice to see you as well, George.
Should I do the special guest now for Jeremy also?
Want me to go
ahead,
off camera? You want me to go off camera so you can do it again?
Yes.
Jeremy, I'm taking the reins out of his hands.
Oh, look, it's Jeremy. Where'd you come from? Oh, hi, Jeremy.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, how are you?
So, I don't want George to get too excited, but George, we've got a scoop. We've got a scoop today.
Oh,
I don't believe you. I don't think that's what we do on this show.
Oh, wait a minute. That means we need something. Hold on, you ready?
That lasts way too long. That transition is way too long. We got to cut that down.
It needs more explosions.
Yeah, I don't it's a little uncomfortable there.
Hey, this is a serious thing, guys. Let's be serious for one moment.
It is. This is a very serious reveal. Very
fine.
serious.
I shall take off my bucket hat bandana.
So,
clear.
Maybe put that back on.
So what we're going to do, guys?
Take over. Mute us if you have to.
We are going to reveal the day one exclusives for LegionsCon 2024. The tickets for LegionsCon 2024 actually went on sale this past Friday over at LegionsCon.com. They are 2-day passes. It's weird. The system that we use, when you actually enter the date, it only lets you put one date, even if it's a multi-day event. So it says that it's Saturday, November 9th, but really we don't sell single-day badges online. So the badges at LegionsCon.com are for both the Saturday and the Sunday. And what we're going to see today, these are the exclusive show figures that will be part of the Saturday, November 9th. Is everyone ready to see them? What do you think, George?
I think George is ready.
I think I'm ready. I still don't believe we're actually getting a scoop. This is weird.
All right, so let's take a look. Let's see what the figures are. And we're going to start with a wonderful image from Trevor Williams, 1/6 shooter. This is the 2-pack set that we are going to get at LegionsCon this year. We showed a silhouette at the start of the show. We're going to spend a few minutes now and go through what these figures are. And then if you want more details on this, I'll be talking about it on my show this evening. So here's a better shot of these two figures. It is a 2-pack. We've got this monk orc, this half-orc monk, and this half-orc swordsman. Now, all along, we've been talking about these two characters. These have been in the design stage for a while, and we've referred to them as a monk and an orc. George, you project manage this. You heard that name. Chris, we've talked about it. But there's actually a secret for this set. And today, for the first time, we are going to reveal that this set is called The Legend of Gaspar the Unamused and Garwich the Unpredictable.
That's not real, is it?
This is real. I told you.
Please
This is
tell me that's
Oh
not
my
real.
God.
So, George,
That's not real, is it? Please tell me that's not real. I'm turning red. I'm turning red.
Oh my
That's
God.
not real, is it?
You know how hard it is to keep a secret like this from the project manager and the product manager? How do I put this together?
I had no idea.
Is that real?
It is real. It is very
I'm-
real. Call Eric in. It is very, very real.
I don't know where he's in another
He's in a
room.
meeting.
Eric had to approve. George, I do want you to notice that the name Gaspar, I know you like double consonants.
Wait. No, that was going to be my next comment, was I'm glad you put as many double consonants as you could in that name. There could have been two G's too.
We
But-
didn't do double G because it just looked a little weird, but we did this. No, so let's talk about these two characters. Let's learn a little bit more about them.
Well, it's the double G pack too, because it's Gaspar and Garrick.
I will say, Jeremy, I will say one thing. I
Yes.
need an edit on this. This
Nope.
has to be, it has to be spelled the CB way. Garwich. Garwich.
We can adjust your spelling, but if you don't mind, let me read the bios that we created for these characters.
This is insane.
This is a scoop.
This is insane.
They are an unlikely pair, a dour monk who dislikes amusements, and a blade master who can barely stop joking long enough to draw his weapons. Mismatched but perfectly suited to each other, they are a powerful duo as they travel the realm fighting evil and seeking adventure. A half-orc from the eastern coast of Xylernia, Gaspar has dedicated his life to finding peace and achieving enlightenment. He has worked tirelessly to harden his mind and his body, yet two weaknesses have kept him from achieving the enlightenment he seeks. The first of these weaknesses is his affinity for small, useless playthings that he finds and collects. The second is his unexplainable attachment to the exuberant blade master who travels by his side. Gorich the Unpredictable is not only an expert with the blades he carries, but also with a mystical practice of disguise and illusion known as the D13. The disguises which this half-orc warrior has mastered are often used to amuse others. These elaborate costumes also allowed the blade master to pass unnoticed so he may carry out his capers. Gorich is a consummate trickster, yet those who underestimate him do so at their own peril, for he knows when it is time to put the jokes aside and when he must get down to business.
Well,
Two
that last
warriors. Two warriors who have become more than companions, they have become brothers. This is the legend of Gaspar the Unamused and Gorich the Unpredictable.
Oh,
Now,
my God.
can I spoil a little making of, Jeremy, about the Gorich figure?
Did you know this? Did you know it?
No, I had no idea that this was happening. But that figure makes the production, the making of that figure was such a pain in the ass to get to this finished piece. It totally makes sense that it's a Chris figure. It only makes sense now that it was a Chris figure.
Absolutely tracks that Chris was the pain. Monk, Gorich, nothing but problems.
The Gorich figure was nothing but
Oh
problems
my
the
God.
entire way to get to this thing finished. And
Absolutely.
it totally makes sense. I'm kind of speechless. I don't really know what to say. Thank you. This is going now. Now you're not going to sell any. Good job.
Oh my
Way to make an unsellable figure.
Let's look a little more at the figures. Again, I'll talk more about these on my show this evening, but while these two kind of take in what just happened, let's look more at these characters here. So first off, I want to point this out, that Bill Dorklair today on his Dorklair channel posted this predictions. What do you think the first reveals will be? And our good friend from the Euro Legions podcast, Malcolm Kennedy, he was the first one to nail it, where he said a tribute to one or both of the 4 o'clock guys. So,
wow.
Congratulations, Malcolm. We don't have a prize for you other than you getting announced here on the show.
Send him a prize. We got a prize for him. Just contact customer service.
It'll take a while.
So let's look a little bit at what this set's going to do. We've already seen this photo. This, of course, is Gaspar the Unamused. I love the fact that his bio says that he dislikes amusements.
It's the head is perfect because he's bald and he's got a big beard.
He's very upset looking. So we saw this. We got the back view here. It's got the soft goods robe that's going to be fully wired. I love this photo here that Trevor shot that shows it in a little bit of an action pose. One funny thing is I mentioned it was hard to keep this surprise from you guys. When we built out these figures, George, remember that the little toy from the Father Christmas, we included it with the Blade Master, and I told you it was because that the Blade Master used to be a jester, and that's something that reminded him of his past.
Yeah.
It's actually because this figure collects toys, so we wanted Gaspar to have a little toy.
Oh my God, amazing.
Is it little Gaspar?
That is amazing.
That's little G. That's little G over there. So he comes with that. I love the fact that Trevor captured this photo with Gaspar looking. But of course, not only does this figure come with that, it does also come with some alternate parts, including this alternate head. So if you wanted to not only make a half orc monk, we thought it would be cool also to make more of a human orc. So it does come also with the head originally that came with Zende. And one of the coolest accessories we've ever included, he comes with a pair of nunchucks, which I love the fact that when I said, I want him to come with nunchucks, and someone said, well, we don't actually have nunchucks. And I was like, we can have nunchucks. Let's just take those handles and put some chain between them. Instant nunchucks.
Yeah, I was actually very happy when you showed me that we were doing nunchucks because I was like, that's ridiculous and awesome at the same time. And now that it comes with this guy, it makes him even better.
The only thing, in retrospect, the only thing he doesn't come with that I kind of almost wish he would have had was Kratos's bag, because I know how much you like Kratos's bag.
That's right. You can't take the bag away from Kratos.
It is Kratos's. Now, like we've done in past years, the LegionsCon figures, this will be a 2-pack set at the actual LegionsCon event, but there will also be standard versions of these figures that are available at Store Horseman sometime next year, similar to what we did recently with the Vorgus Vermilius 2 and with the Walter the Mad figures. Now, there are going to be some parts, some bonus parts that are only in the LegionsCon exclusive set. I'm going to show you that right now. With the monk, only in the LegionsCon set, you are going to get a pair of dwarf legs and this dwarf head, so you can make this little fun dwarven monk brawler. Look at that shot, guys. How funny is that shot that Trevor did where he's all like, put up your dukes?
Put up your fisticuffs.
Take that, Matt Stein. Now you got to buy the figure.
So Matt reached out to me and said he was excited for today's reveal. And the fact that I knew it was a tribute to you guys and it had dwarf parts, I knew that this was just going to be all up Matt's alley. All the dwarf fans, finally, you've got an exclusive part of the set that is very, very dwarf related. So there you go. You've got this little dwarven brawler.
Amazing.
Chris, let's look at your character, Gorich the Unpredictable. So once again, we've got the front view that we've already seen. We've got the rear view here, and then we've got that battle pose. So one of the things that was fun about this particular character, the fact that, he's the master of this mystical art called the D13, which 13 disguises, D13. You can pop any different head on this character and pretend that it's part of his disguise. So in addition to the half-orc head, we wanted to give him a couple disguises. The first of those disguises we're going to see is right here. So he comes with this really cool Jaguarian head and tail, some cool face paint on it. We know that that's, definitely one of the kinds of characters that a lot of fans want more of the cats. So you get that right here in this set. Additionally, he also comes with another head, and this has become kind of a LegionsCon tradition, guys. This head has been included in every LegionsCon figure to date. It was the main head for Sir Gerard. It was part of the Unknown one in 2022. Last year, we got a version of it with Vorgus Vermilius. So this has always been my favorite helmeted head. It's appropriate that it worked its way into a set for the 4th year in a row. This is the 3rd head that comes with the Gorich the Unpredictable. And then, of course, the bonus item, the piece that will only be in the LegionsCon edition, we've got the dwarf legs and head for Gaspar. For Gorich, we've got this head, so you can make more of a human barbarian type, swordsman character. Additionally, this is the first Atlas head, so this is not the newly sculpted one that's part of Atlas the Conqueror 2. This is that original head, but painted with that black here. And I also love the fact that, Trevor took that skirt, that wired skirt piece, and used it more like a cape here to get yet another kind of look out of this character.
That's cool.
So all in all, I love when Trevor does these shots. This is the full build out. This is the full loadout that you're going to get with the LegionsCon edition. Of course, as I said, you will be able to get these characters individually sometime next year. But if you are coming to LegionsCon, and of course, we hope you will be coming to LegionsCon, this is going to be the day one exclusive set. Once again, this is the legend of Gaspar the Unamused and Gorich the Unpredictable. We've made George speechless, but of course not Chris. Chris is still giggling away.
So the only thing that would have made this even better is if this scoop was on someone else's show.
And we find out about it the next day.
Well, before we started, George, Chris was like, hey, George is going to be late, so let's just do the reveal. And I was like, I can't do the reveal without George here. He said that he's going to be all excited you're getting a scoop. And I was like, in my head, I'm like, no, we can't do the reveal without George. This is part of the whole gimmick.
Yeah, had I known that the reveal was us.
I do love the fact that you thought that this was a joke. Just like when we did the surprise reveal for the My Wife Is Gonna Kill Me crew, they thought the same thing. They thought that this was all an absolute joke.
Well, I mean, it would have to be because it's ridiculous. The fact that this exists now is ridiculous.
I will say bravo for neither of us knowing anything about this other than what the figures look like.
I think the only people that knew about it, I obviously had to run it by Eric to make sure that it was cool. Nate knew about it as well because we had talked about it from an artistic standpoint. And obviously Trevor knew about it because he shot the photos. Other than that, I mean, I don't even know if Jim and Cornboy knew. I feel like they did. But it was a very small circle of people trying to make. That's why I was so intent on revealing this as early as possible. Because, I mean, the legend is about to travel to China together. I figure this is a perfect way to start your first adventures out there in the great wide world.
I wish we had these figures to carry with us and take photos with the whole time.
Just hanging around our necks.
They're already so.
You know what's funny? As soon as you started revealing that and you said the names, I was like, how is that little doll going to work with Chris's figure? That's not even going to work. Like, it doesn't even make sense with the story. And then you just showed it with my guy.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
The only way it would have been perfect is if that doll was a mini Krotos instead. That would have been awesome. I would pay for the tooling for that.
The only way also it would have worked for Chris is if it came in a package that it didn't open.
Yeah, just an empty pack.
So there we go, everybody. Once again, tickets are available right now for the LegionsCon 2024 2-day event. That is November 9th and 10th. And this figure set will be that day one exclusive. Guys, congratulations. I had honestly so much fun putting this together. I absolutely love working with both of you. I'm privileged that I get to work with both of you pretty closely. So doing this as a fun tribute to you and everything you do for these toys in this community was an absolute honor for me.
I'm so happy that we finally get to join the ranks of Sir Gerard.
I have said that in my own headcanon, the LegionsCon figures are like a little pocket universe. So I love the fact that I now have both of you, mostly you, George. I like the fact that I now have you to help me deal with Waltor, the My Wife Is Going to Kill Me crew. And unfortunately, we also have to deal with Chris now as well. But I feel like it's a trade-off.
I'm unpredictable.
I can't wait for the comic book spin-off of the LegionsCon crew, of all the LegionsCon figures.
Congratulations, guys.
Oh, yeah. What faction are they?
So I'm waiting for Eric to approve that.
Nice.
Eric has not approved it yet. So
far,
once he approves it, I will reveal that.
That makes sense. They should be of no faction. So they don't get on the real checklist. They're hanging out with the birds.
So we will be posting these. I'm gonna actually, after I get off air here, I'm gonna post an update on our social channels, and the character bios will be on the website as soon as those factions are approved.
Well, thank you, Jeremy. It's an honor to be part of the LegionsCon crew.
Wow.
Thank you both very much.
Thanks for surprising me. Very few things get by me.
How did this even happen?
Yeah, again, product manager and production manager to try to get a set dedicated to the two of you by you was not an easy feat, but we did it.
Thank you.
I mean, luckily things don't have names when they come to us normally, so it was a little easier to not have to worry about that.
Well, George, remember that point when we were working on the Blade Master and we were trying to make the changes to get it where we wanted it? And Chris asked me, he said, what is this character's story? Like, knowing what this character is about will help us determine. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, I can't tell him the actual story. So I just was like, he's a wanderer and he's traveling and he's adventuring out there. But I couldn't say, yeah, it's based on you, Chris. He's a trickster that is a master of disguise.
It's so fitting that I hated working on that one. The monk went so smooth. He was the perfect figure.
Don't worry, George. I'll make sure during production there's a lot of problems with your figure.
No.
Please don't.
No. Please
The only
don't.
one you heard is me.
All right, guys, I'm going to bounce off. You have a good rest of your show.
Well, I think we should end it then.
Well, we're going to go through some comments real quick. Thanks, Jeremy. All right, let's go through some quick comments that I started because there's too many comments going on, and I want to give everybody their thing. Congrats, George and Chris. I remember Chris from the old forum days. Wow. And watch George on the couch since way back. That means we're old.
I was on that forum too. No one remembers me.
It's a lovely thing to see fellow collectors living the dream. Thank you, Kirby. Perfect right here. And he puts them right on the shelf. That's where they're going, George. Well, at least yours, not mine.
Stay in the back.
Drunk Gizmo Customs. I love their stuff. You got to get CJ to do a newsy hat for George.
Oh, you put a little Scully cap on that.
Yeah. Come on. We got McTavish. That's awesome. Congratulations, guys. It's very exciting. Not as exciting as Chris's birthday. Happy early birthday, Chris. Thank you. The amazing and late surprise. I love what I'm saying. J Mac. Chris figured needs a pull string for laughing. If only. Best tributes ever from Len the Man, LaGuardia. Never stops talking. That is true. Awesome pics, Trevor. Those pics are awesome. And we didn't get to see those special pictures, so that was good. Good little hide. I guess they weren't on the Dropbox either, then. Huh?
You know what? I didn't look for them. I don't normally look for the pictures until we're ready to see them.
We weren't looking around. Charge $5 per signature when the line starts. Yes.
Okay, I'm definitely doing that.
Okay.
Well, we're checking people out.
Yeah, while we're checking people out.
Cash only. Of course. Now that's the straight boot. That was a good scoop. We got yes. Now this is what I wanted too. That the second head kind of has it though, right?
Yeah,
It does. I was getting because that came. I saw that before we saw the reveal of the other head, so I was just like, that works. Congrats to Chris and George. Sure, Chris and George finally getting their own figures. Not gonna lie, I felt like we got passed up, and I was hurt. So I'm very happy that we got our figures.
You were hurt.
I was hurt.
Kind of have one already.
I know, but everyone. No, it's Kara's figure though.
Got your last name.
It wasn't. He's got G-Con, so.
Which I still rail against every time. We still need to change that.
Yeah, since this is a delayed April Fool's joke, is
I kind of thought it was.
It's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Kara with the pink
Couple of pink poops just for fun.
Yep, just in there. Yeah, that would have been cool too. A dragon head for the Year of the Dragon, but we don't have anything that fits that figure.
No.
And Arachagor's head will be giant.
Too big.
Yeah. Does it come with Gaspar Hates Fun t-shirt? I'm sure we're going to make that happen, at least on his figure, on the one that he gets.
You have to get those made in hand.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. It might be a LegionsCon exclusive. We'll see. I don't know. First 100 people.
Where's Retro Rags? Can they make tiny shirts?
And of course, Matt. Oh, sweet mother of God.
Mother of God.
He got so excited he couldn't.
He wasn't watching because my phone was not blowing up, so I texted him.
And then Josh is the one who sent me that one. Oh, should I show you the card that he drew?
I don't know.
Okay. He asked me if I had gotten it, and I told him I talked about it on the show. And so he doesn't get to watch the show very often, so I was just happy to see him on here. So thanks again for the card. Awesome.
Wachowski, and he doesn't even get to watch.
Ouch. This makes my heart happy. Get your LegionsCon tickets and make your travel plans. Yes. And there was literally 200 people watching. It was 201 I saw. So that is amazing. Thank you very much.
Hopefully you guys all bought tickets.
Yes. And of course, Gothrotropolis Gang Gang, because we're with the birds. So that was perfect. I love that. That was funny. So let's see. So anything else you want to say, George? While I just go through the last bit of comments, make sure.
That is an amazing reveal. I literally had no idea. I love that there's a million double letters in mine. That couldn't be better.
Honestly, I wish one of them had an what do you call it?
Apostrophe.
Apostrophe. I was going to say exclamation point. Yeah, apostrophe in the name. Because it's so long. Usually we break them up with an apostrophe.
Yeah. I mean, there's still time to change the spelling.
Yeah, anything happens.
And it's fitting that there's only a single G.
The only thing that would have made your figure better is if you had purple skin.
I'm not the purple gang. I'm just in it.
Yeah. No, I mean because of your minifigure color.
Oh, it is my color. Yeah. 265.
Which one?
265. Purple is my exclusive color.
From what?
From all my exclusives that I sell for Double G Toys.
Oh, okay.
I always do 265.
Got it. Oh man. Oh, there you go. That's for you, George, because we mentioned it.
Many poops. Many pink poops.
Yeah. So
I don't know about well deserved. Somebody put well deserved tributes. That's debatable.
It's well. I think we worked hard for it,
George. I think you earned it.
That's debatable.
Chris, on the other hand, I don't know.
I'll just have them make it anyway.
This makes me think maybe Chris doesn't.
Unpredictable. What can I say?
Yeah, you know what? That does fit.
Mine. You know what? Just for you. My figure will come with every leg breaking upon opening. Please don't.
Please don't do that.
No,
can you please try your hardest to have nothing break
ever again?
Have everything in the package.
I'll try.
Let's see what we could do to get everything in the package and nothing breaking.
That's what we need.
That should be the goal.
That's what we need.
Well, let's go couch. Yeah.
With some mini pillows.
The pillow, but instead of your faces, it's their faces.
We can make that pillow.
Actually. We could totally.
You need to remake this pillow with those.
Oh, the actual
pillow.
Listen, all about vibe, baby.
You still have this file, right?
All about vibe. They always send us coupons. Yeah.
Yeah, we
On my
need
computer.
to remake this pillow now.
Yeah. 100%. Oh man,
Oh my god.
that's too funny. I mean, okay, I gotta agree with Nolan on this one.
What did you say?
Surprised my tribute figure isn't a demon.
Ah.
All the demons I keep.
Oh, that would have been a great disguise head.
Yeah, demon
You could
head.
pop one of his demons onto the head.
Yeah.
It'd be a little small,
It'll
but
be a little pinhead.
No, like the Ace of Zazar head or something.
That's true.
wow.
That's true. All right, yeah. So,
Jeremy, you're insane.
yes, thank you. Thank you for.
I still don't understand why you did it, but thank you.
D13.
Disguise is 13. Now we know what the D stands for.
Oh my
Disguises.
god.
Yeah. And speaking of which, thanks everyone for taking part in my sale on Saturday. The sale went
No,
great.
you're supposed to do your
sale went
business before
great.
I get here.
We are in the middle of shipping him out, and
Are
it's
you?
going
Are
to be
you in the
awesome.
middle of it?
I am. I already sent out a bunch of packages.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I stayed late after work, and I'm working on it. And it's a one-man show until my kids come in tomorrow, and they're
You
going to
should have
help
probably
pack.
jumped into our shipping instead of doing your shipping. You're,
No, I'm
never,
off the clock.
you're never at our booth anyway.
Yeah,
So
well,
you don't help us. You never help us anyway. So why start now?
So yeah.
So don't forget to tune in tonight to Jeremy's show and actually get the real news, where he shows the real reveal and
The
the
real
actual names for the characters instead of the joke. April Fools, everybody!
April Fools! The real names are Bob the Monk.
Bob the Monk.
With an apostrophe. B-O-B. B-apostrophe-O-B. All right. I think
B-O-O-B.
Yeah,
B-O-B-B. B apostrophe O-B-B.
Bob. Will your figures be for sale at shows as well, like the upcoming Shop Curiosity? I don't know if you're
What
talking
figures?
about. He's probably talking about me. Yes.
Like
There you
the
go.
D13 figure.
See how it gets confusing when you start doing your business on our show?
You know what?
Yes, D13 has a booth at Shop the Curiosity. Chris will not be at it because he'll be wandering around the show.
Somebody will be selling my figures,
But just leave your money in the little box and
Yes.
take what you want off the
It's
table.
like clerks.
yes,
Yeah.
it's a trust box.
Are you sure you were open?
Yeah.
This is funny. I don't know if I want Diego to see it or not.
A scroll of complaints.
Oh, God.
That'll be next
Now
year.
Diego's tribute figure will be the one that breaks because then
Oh,
he has
yeah.
to deal with all the customer service.
Oh my god. That would be my greatest nightmare.
Now the question is, do we stay on brand and have a broken knee, or do we go at the actual reality and a broken back?
Oh.
Do you have a broken back?
Oh, yeah, back pain. From the accident.
From the accident. From my car accident, Chris.
Jeez.
Too soon?
You can go back to my customer service origins and give me wonky eyes, like when I said.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
see you guys at LegionsCon
Maybe.
if we make it through. If we make it through China,
Yeah. Oh, so yeah.
we'll come back from China.
So I still don't know what we're doing for next week.
Breaking the streak, baby. Breaking the streak.
I'm gonna pre-record something and have it set
Doesn't
to
count.
go at 4:00. It counts, man. That's nobody knows because if I didn't tell them, they wouldn't have known.
Doesn't count.
Not breaking the streak. I will get up at 4:00 in the morning. Oh no, wait, we're gonna be on the plane. I'm buying Wi-Fi,
We'll have Wi-Fi with us,
but you can't do it on the plane.
like they know. Is it going to cause a malfunction?
Well, no, I don't. I
If
think-
my phone being on can take down a plane, we got
that's-
problems.
no, it's not that, but their Wi-Fi, like I don't think the Wi-Fi we have will reach while we're so far up to the to the routers on the ground and whatnot.
Okay,
It would have to connect to their Wi-Fi, and then it would transmit. So I'm gonna pay for 5 minutes of Wi-Fi.
I've never turned my phone into airplane mode. Guess what? The planes make it.
Schmerberberger wants me to do it.
I mean, Diego is the show. He could go live.
What do you mean, Diego is the shit?
He's on the show now. He's a member
Oh,
of the show.
yeah.
Shipping updates every week.
Yeah.
So it still counts as being a show.
I'll send them the link so that when I'm on at 4 o'clock up in the air.
What about the following week? Can we do it live from China?
That'd be cool.
See if the VPN works.
Do you have a VPN?
I'm gonna probably get more VPN or something. I don't know. But you know, the interesting thing is going to be to try and figure out when it is 4 o'clock while we're in the plane going through different time zones. I guess if I leave my phone off on
Well, that one you're just going to set up to go live, right?
No, I said I'm going to get Wi-Fi on the airplane.
I mean, it would be amazing.
Well, we'll see what happens. I'll be on my phone like, all right, guys, we're on the plane. Look.
People like trying to sleep are like, shut up.
Look, there's George. George.
Are you guys next to each other on the plane?
Nope.
Thank God.
Not this flight. We're actually on opposite sides of the plane.
Are we on the same flight?
Maybe. All right. You got a heart out? Say yes.
Yeah, let's
All
end
right.
this thing.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Jeremy. Thanks, Four Horsemen. Sorry that your business is now going to go down the tubes, but it was a hell of a way to go out.
Just remember, you did this to yourself. When these figures sit on the shelf,
Oh, mamma mia!
there had to be a peg warmer eventually, right?
Yeah, this is gonna make Okie Hatus look like a flying off the shelf. But yeah, so anything else done?
I'm embarrassed.
All right, good. I'm Chris. Nice to meet you. So
Cool figure.
it's a figure.
I gotta really start working out though. If I gotta cosplay as this guy, I gotta shave my head and get super buff.
Better let that beard grow.
Hey, go up, Dan.
I'm not gonna get that tan. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, they are tan. So yeah, all right. We'll see how that goes.
End the show.
Okay. Do we end on an
For real.
explosion?
End the show.
Okay.
End the show. You still haven't loaded the single explosion.
I don't have that. You know what? We're gonna go with the shipping
Let's just
update.
end it. This
We're
is
gonna go
so
with the shipping.
disappointing.
All
What a
right.
disappointing end to the show. This tracks.
All right, bye guys. Thanks to you. Maybe next week. Bye.